Welcome to part 2 of Dance of the Pen. On this video, I'm going to show you the first lesson, first worksheet on the Italic alphabet that's in the ebook tutorial that I have available on my website. What I need today is my calligraphy pen, and for this sheet I need the 2.0 millimeter nib or a 2.5. Both will work. And I need a piece of paper under my hand. This is something that you really should get in the habit of having under your hand to avoid any smudges, errors, especially when you get into using dip ink, because the oils from your hand will affect your surface of your paper. The worksheets that I have set up have two components, a trace and a copy. And then there are practice areas on the sheets, and you can make as many copies of these as you wish when you purchase the book for your practice. So I've got the 2 millimeter nib ready. Crucial for all of this is your pen alignment box. Use it often, and before let's get this paper under. Align your pen on the pen alignment box. That will give you the right slant. So now I'm just going to trace and just do it. You see it goes pretty slowly to get practice. There are arrows to tell you which direction to go. I'm not going to use every single one. You'll get the idea. Now this one says go down, and then the arrow says go up like that to get the really thin areas. I will skip over and do this one. I'm going to move the paper over closer to the camera. Over here it says start at the top and go down to get that thin. There are lots of letters that need to start from that direction. I'm just going to do this one. And I apologize for the shadow. I have not mastered. And there's the skinny part. And this is numbered 1, 2. Number 1 and number 2. It's also important to remember to keep the way you hold your pen in your hand is crucial. It can't be laid down like this in the crook of your hand. It needs to be up between your two knuckles. I talk about that in the ebook. Now we're in the copy section. So now we're going to, okay, just adjusting the camera, but I can't get rid of the shadow. Sorry about that. Here we go into the pen alignment box. Now I'm going to copy what was up there. Slant down. Slant down. You'll notice if you have the right slant, your top of your nib is there, your nib is there, and it doesn't totally touch. And you'll see the angle. And then up, down, then up. 1, 2. Okay, down. Move it a little closer. Down. And we're just getting used to the thicks and the thins. The next letters. When you're practicing, I hope you will fill the whole row so that you get really accustomed. Now we're going to look at A's. We're now in the trace section. So I have a pen alignment box. Again, the arrow tells me which way to go. So I'm going to get my thin area, and it will come around and it will be thick. And you'll see that the top part there doesn't touch the line. Down and around. Just going to check my pen alignment. Okay, Now the next step for this kind of letter is down and up, down and a little tick up. You'll notice also the width of the letter in this is this spacing, and that's kind of to make sure that you don't make them too big and too wide, because italic lettering is not. And number 2 says I pick up my pen, I go to the top, and I go straight across. That seems a contradiction in terms, but you can see we still get a rounded look. 1 and up and 2 across, lifting your pen. We're actually drawing the letters. We don't really consider this writing the letters. Down, and it's slow. But once you get used to this, and there you have it. 1 more, down, up, slow, nice slant. And you'll notice all these downstrokes have followed this 45-degree angle. Okay, let's do our pen alignment. Let's copy. And so pen alignment, copy just this stroke. This nib looks like it's running out of ink. We'll see if it lasts. Down and up, down and up. I'm just going to really quickly switch to, my apologies. I'm going to switch to a nib that's hopefully has a little more ink in it. Down and up. Oh yes, much more. Crossbar at the top, down, up, crossbar at the top. Let's finish it off. Crossbar at the top, follow the slant guide, down, and just up with a little tick. Let's try what will actually be an L and or a B. So pen alignment, up, tick, round. My arrows tell me which way to go. Tick up, and that would be an L, basic L. Now to get your B, you'll have that thin and you'll beat up. When you go to do this, lay your pen inside the downstroke, come out, around, and you'll get the thin part. The last one in the row, down the slant, up a little bit, lay it inside the downstroke, and around. Now let's copy it. Tick stroke up, follow the slant guide down, around, lay it in here, and bring it around. That B got just a little too wide. Let's just narrow it up just a little bit. Tick up. And there you have it. So when you're working, I hope you will have a wonderful time learning italic lettering. I've used this lettering style. It's so useful, so many things. Addressing envelopes, and happy lettering. See you again soon. Bye.